only got put out because Iman leaked the divorce documents from Jump Street. Our divorce was private. Our proceedings was private. Everything was private for a whole year. Y'all didn't even know. I'm gonna give you one even better. The same time that I filed for divorce, I still had Iman opening up for me on tour. Iman was still with me on tour. Let's talk about it. Iman was with me on tour. We singing Wake Up Love, we kissing, we hugging, we da-da-da-da-da. Like, at the end of the day, I still had your back. I still looked out for you. And that's another thing. Y'all sitting there saying, like, at the end of the day, I've always held Iman down. When Iman stopped playing basketball, I got him on the shy. I called Lena and said, yo, these motherfuckers is playing with my husband. Like, he's so much bigger than basketball. He's so much bigger than boom, 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 boom. Like, he could act, he could model, he could boom, 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 he could do whatever he want to do. Let's get him where he needs to be.
Breaking news just in from the family court, where a judge publicly scolded Teyana Taylor over Aaron Pierre's recent behavior. This shocking courtroom drama has caught everyone by surprise who's been following the case closely. The judge's comments were sharp, direct, and completely unfiltered, targeting Teyana's handling of the entire situation. Many are left wondering what exactly the judge said to cause such a stir. How did Teyana react to this unexpected public reprimand? Fans and followers are buzzing online, and it seems like the fallout has only just begun. This explosive moment in court has opened a whole new chapter in this intense family saga. Let's break down the full story and what it could mean going forward. During a tense hearing, the judge expressed visible frustration with how Teyana has managed Aaron's conduct throughout their ongoing custody dispute. The court's remarks focused on Teyana's perceived failure to take stronger actions against Aaron's disruptive behavior. Reports say Aaron's public outbursts and confrontations have been an ongoing issue, and the judge felt Teyana wasn't doing enough to control the situation. This kind of public scolding from a family court judge is extremely rare, which is why it's causing such a buzz. The judge's tone was serious and commanding, signaling that more responsibility is expected from Teyana moving forward, especially in protecting the child's well-being. Sources close to the courtroom say the tension in the room reached a new high when the judge addressed Teyana directly, telling her that she needs to step up and show much stronger control over the ongoing conflict. Witnesses report that Teyana looked visibly shaken, but managed to remain composed despite the harsh rebuke. This public call-out has added another layer of drama to what was already a very complicated and emotional legal battle. Lawyers from both sides reportedly took detailed notes, understanding that the judge's comments could have significant weight on future rulings and the overall custody process. The judge didn't just criticize. They also urged Teyana to take charge of the situation as the child's primary caretaker and parent. The court made it clear that she holds a responsibility to manage the conflicts involving Aaron and to protect her daughter's emotional and physical safety. A stern warning was issued that if the chaos continues, the court may impose stricter interventions or even reconsider custody arrangements entirely. This strong message is a clear reminder that the court expects Teyana to be proactive in calming tensions and creating a more peaceful, stable environment for the child, which is paramount in these cases. This reprimand from the judge could change the entire course of the custody case and impact family dynamics in major ways. Legal experts say the judge's pointed comments might be used by Aaron's legal team to question Teyana's ability to maintain a stable home environment for the child. Insiders suggest this could give Aaron leverage to push for expanded custody rights or modifications to current agreements. Behind the scenes, the whole family is reportedly feeling the strain, with tensions rising as emotions continue to run high during this already stressful time. This moment might mark a turning point in how the battle unfolds. Although the judge's remarks clearly rattled her, sources say Teyana is now more determined than ever to prove herself capable of handling the situation responsibly. Close friends reveal she's been actively consulting with her legal team, working on a new strategy to present herself as a more stable and controlling presence in court. Publicly, Teyana has chosen to stay quiet, avoiding any social media posts or statements that might inflame the situation further. This new focus and resolve could mark a crucial shift in her approach to the custody battle and how she manages the family drama moving forward. Much of the recent attention surrounding the ongoing custody battle has focused heavily on the judge's pointed criticism of Aaron Pierre's behavior. According to court insiders and witnesses present during custody exchanges and public appearances, Aaron's conduct has been described as erratic, emotionally charged, and increasingly draining for everyone involved, especially the child caught in the middle of these family disputes. This behavior has sparked concern not only among family members and legal representatives, but also from the judge overseeing the case, who has expressed frustration over how Aaron's actions might be negatively impacting the delicate family dynamics. These concerns have recently been reinforced by legal filings that highlight the potential harm Aaron's approach could be causing, emphasizing that his influence may be disrupting the stability and well-being that are crucial for the child's healthy development. This judicial criticism adds significant pressure on Aaron to reassess and modify his behavior going forward. Court officials and legal experts stress that continued disruptive or emotionally charged conduct may seriously jeopardize Aaron's standing in the custody proceedings. Such behavior risks undermining his relationship with the child and weakening his position in future legal arguments concerning custody and visitation rights. The judge's comments serve as a stark warning that, while legal battles inherently involve conflict, maintaining a calm, cooperative, and child-centered approach is essential if Aaron hopes to preserve or strengthen his role as a parent in the eyes of the court. The moment the judge's critical remarks became public, the news spread rapidly across social media platforms, igniting a wave of reactions among fans, followers, and observers of the case. The response has been overwhelmingly divided, highlighting the emotional complexity and public fascination with this ongoing saga. On one side, many sympathize strongly with Teyana, viewing the judge's comments as an important acknowledgement of the difficulties she and the child face due to Aaron's behavior. These supporters argue that the judge's critique is justified and reflects the reality of a challenging family situation in which the child's well-being is at risk. They praise the court for recognizing the need to address these issues head-on and see the reprimand as a step toward encouraging more responsible and respectful behavior from all parties. Conversely, a vocal group of supporters defends Aaron, believing that the judge's harsh words may be an overreach given the complexities and emotional intensity of the case. They contend that Aaron is under immense pressure and that public criticism could unfairly stigmatize him in a situation already fraught with tension and pain. This faction urges the public and media to consider the full context before passing judgment and calls for compassion toward all individuals involved. The back and forth between these camps has fueled heated debates, sparked trending hashtags, and dominated conversations across social media, underscoring how deeply invested the public remains in every twist and turn of this family drama. Legal experts observing the case have weighed in with insightful commentary on the rarity and significance of the judge's public rebuke. In family law, it is uncommon for judges to issue personal critiques during custody hearings, as the legal process typically maintains a level of professional detachment. The judge's decision to make such direct remarks is widely interpreted by specialists as a clear indication of the court's serious concerns about how the dispute is currently being managed by the parents and their legal teams. This unusual public admonishment could have a profound effect on the trajectory of the case, influencing future custody decisions by signaling that the court will prioritize not only parental rights, but also the emotional stability and well-being of the child above all else. Experts suggest that the judge's comments serve a dual purpose: to reprimand uncooperative or harmful behavior, and to encourage both parties toward a more constructive and collaborative approach moving forward. This shift would ideally minimize conflict, reduce drama, and promote a healthier environment for the child's upbringing. The legal community views this intervention as a deliberate message from the court, a wake-up call to prioritize cooperation over contention, and to put the child's best interest at the forefront of every decision. How Aaron and Teyana respond to this pressure may well determine the course of their legal battle, and ultimately, the quality of their co-parenting relationship. Insider reports from those close to the case provide further insight into how each side is processing the judge's remarks. Sources close to Iman Shumpert indicate that his camp views the judge's public scolding as validation of their long-standing concerns about Aaron's conduct. For them, it confirms the seriousness of the situation and strengthens their position in the ongoing custody dispute. Iman's supporters believe the court's stance highlights the necessity for more responsible behavior and more mature engagement from Aaron if the legal fight is to move toward resolution. Meanwhile, Aaron reportedly feels a mix of frustration and acknowledgement regarding the criticism. While the public nature of the judge's comments has been difficult for him to accept, insiders say he also understands that change may be necessary if he hopes to protect his relationship with the child and remain a significant part of her life. This awareness has led to shifts in Aaron's legal strategy, as well as his approach to the custody exchanges, suggesting he may be attempting to present a more composed and cooperative front moving forward. Both parties are now reportedly preparing for an even more disciplined and closely monitored courtroom battle. The judge's rare and explicit reprimand has undeniably shaken the dynamics of the case, signaling a new phase marked by increased scrutiny and higher expectations for parental conduct. This change could make the legal proceedings more intense, but also potentially more focused on achieving a constructive outcome that benefits the child above all. Ultimately, this episode underscores the complexities of navigating custody disputes, particularly when emotions run high and public attention adds extra pressure. The judge's stern words act as a reminder that courts are deeply invested not only in legal rights, but also in the psychological and emotional welfare of the children involved. The hope remains that this moment will inspire both Aaron and Teyana to move toward greater cooperation, fostering an environment where their child's needs take precedence over personal grievances and courtroom battles. What does all this mean for Teyana and the future of this custody case? The judge's public scolding places immense pressure on Teyana to change her approach immediately. How she responds could be a game changer, potentially influencing custody decisions and shifting the family dynamics in significant ways. Legal insiders suggest this moment might lead to either increased cooperation or further conflict, depending on Teyana's next steps. Fans and followers remain on edge, watching closely, hoping that whatever happens will ultimately prioritize the child's happiness, safety, and stability above all else. This courtroom drama is far from over, and the judge's rare public reprimand has everyone talking. What's your take on the judge calling out Teyana so directly? Do you think this will push her to change her approach for the better? Or could it make things even more difficult? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I want to hear what you think. And don't forget to subscribe for all the latest updates on this intense and unfolding family saga.